Okay, so I'm going to talk about this clay figure I've sculpted. This is my first time ever sculpting anything before, because back in the day, we used to play around with Play-Doh clay, that type of clay that just dries up way too quick. But this type of clay is a bit more substantial, as you can see. So one day I went to Hobby Lobby, I think, no, Michael's, and we found this. I found this clay, Craft Smart. It's called Plastalina modeling clay, and you can see the color of this clay they call Ivory. So these clays come in 1 pound pack. They come in a plethora of colors, and I think they cost about $3 a pound a pack, because they're about a pound. And I used 2 whole packs to make her, so she weighs about 2 pounds. And this is the oil-based type of clay, so this is not the polymer type of clay that you're going to bake and it's going to get hard or anything. It's just going to stay soft forever. So that's kind of unfortunate. She's not very clean because I didn't make her on a clean surface. I'm not sure if you can see that through the video, but I'm not sure how accurate she is to human anatomy. And plus this is my first wheel making of the clay, so this is actually my first time, so I think I did a pretty good job for my first time. Okay, so I'm not sure if a company like Craft Smart is classified as a name brand company, because we hear names like Scopi, Fimo, Primo. So anyway, I made this her a while back. I made her like I think I sculpted her on 2014. It was April 16th. It was a Wednesday. And yeah. So what else do I need to talk about? Yeah, so you can see I didn't really put much detail on her face. I didn't put any detail on her face. And then I gave her this type of banana type of hair, if you will. And this type of pearl necklace. And then, so basically I started out just sculpting her body, and then I started sculpting on some clothes. Got some boots here. And then this type of skirt, and then this type of top here. You can see, yeah, so I think basically I just want to talk about this. Alright, so what else was I gonna mention? Let's see. Oh yes, obviously I'm an artist, so artists, I tend to think that artist and sculpting, they kind of go well together. Kind of like singing and acting, a lot of actors can sing, a lot of singers can act. It's kind of like, yeah, so singing and acting go well together, and I find that drawing and sculpting goes well together. So if you can draw, you can sculpt a lot of times, because if you understand drawing, a lot of things that go into sculpting, goes well with drawing and stuff. So yeah, so I think that's all I really had to mention. I just wanted to just talk about this clay figure. So she weighs 2 pounds because I used 2 whole packs, and of course this company, Craft Smart, you can get it at, well, I got it at Michael's, and there's a lot of clays you can get. Of course, I talked about the oil-based clay that never dries, or never gets hard, but this clay, oh yes, let me talk about that. It was pretty hard to sculpt this, because this was some pretty tough, pretty abrasive clay. This is some clays are softer, but this was pretty hard. My hands are kind of hardened, after sculpting this, and I'm pretty strong. I can do a couple of clapping push-ups, but yeah, I was able to sculpt. But the more you walk the clay, I think the heat that builds up in there makes it softer. I'm not sure if you can maybe microwave the clay to make it thinner. Maybe there might have been some instructions. I probably should have read them. Anyway, so I just wanted to talk about this, so this is, yeah, this is what I did. By the way, this is not a channel where I'm going to do sculpting tutorial. This is really a channel where I'm going to be doing sooner or later I'm going to be doing some how to draw tutorials and stuff, so just in case if you thought I'm going to do a video about sculpting clay. I've only sculpted 2 figures, and this is just one of the figures I've sculpted. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate if you watched, and yeah. So I will see you then.